Good morning and welcome back to a brand new video. If you're new here, then welcome. My name's Alex, I'm a cameraman. I take you behind the scenes, the jobs that I get to do, whether that's in the UK or abroad, video, photo or drone, and I post 2 videos a week for you every Thursday and every Sunday to show you what I've been up to. So today's quite an exciting video. As you can see, we're continuing to work on the old van. It's nearly finished and tonight I'm going to be spending the night in it. Somewhere pretty exciting. So all I need to do today is sort of faff around, get all the bits and bobs that I need to from all the different places across the town. I need to go to Dunelm to get some bedding. I need to go home to get a mattress for it and loads of other things. So it should be quite a fun day of running some errands. I'm going to do them all from the van. I was just checking I clicked record on the audio recorder. I'm going to do them all from the van to get used to driving it around and, you know, parking it in car parks and places like that. So yeah, that's the plan. It should hopefully go well, but if it doesn't, you'll be the first to know. So let's crack on. So touch wood, so far so good. We've managed to get the van all the way to the shopping estate that I needed to get it to. I think I'm going to get a spare headlight bulb for it because I thought one of them had gone out, but it doesn't look like it has. But I'll get a spare one anyway from Halford's over there. I then need to go all the way down the other side to a place called Dunelm where I'll get loads of throws and blankets and stuff to really start making that a little bit more homely looking. And then last but not least, I'm going to go to a shop called JD down there, who, not JD Stunts, although that is where I prefer to be. I'll have to go to JD Sports to try and get myself some new trainers because these are a bit dusty and old. After that, I have to go get myself some new clothes, but I'm not going to do that today. I think that might push me over the edge shopping-wise, but it's all in order to try and get this sleepable for tonight. So yeah, anyway, it should be okay there. I think that's fairly considerate parking. I mean, you can still get in all of these spaces and people can still get out. So yeah, I think that's fairly acceptable. I'm going to get it all locked up, take the immobiliser, and then, yeah, do my shopping. And I hate shopping, so anyone out there who wants to come and do my shopping for me, feel free. But let's go. Now, would you just look who we got here? Yeah, we've got little Layla. She's only not with me at the moment because I've been doing a lot of driving around, a lot of van stuff, and it would have just been boring for her. So she's not been with me, but tonight she will be with me when we attempt to stay in here. As you can see, this is my haul for the time being. I'll get it all set up and show you that later as a bit of a reveal. I had a mattress delivered. I've got a water container that is literally sat outside the front door. Well done, Amazon. Great security there. So I'll go and grab that in a minute. I need to put the chocks under the wheels of the van because we're on quite a slope here. It's hard to show you with the GoPro, but yeah, it's I think about like 7 degrees or something. So I'll get all of that stuff from home into the van. I've then got to head to a nearby city to run a few more errands, and then I'll be back here and preparing for tonight. So do stay tuned. It's going to be a good video, and I'll catch up with you very soon. It's been many hours of running errands, faffing about and trying to get this van to some point where it looks like a home and it's ready to use. So, a little reveal for you. These are the new throws that I've got for the bench seats, along with some nice yellow cushions to go with my yellow curtains. I'll probably replace both of the curtains on each side with yellow ones as well. And then also, if my light stays there, it should do. If it hits Layla in the head, sorry. We have also done this bed area up here. So there's a mattress under here, and there's also a camping mat, like a foam one, in between the mattress and the wood, just in case the memory foam does compress quite a lot. We do have Turtle with us, hence why we've gone with the green. It makes loads of sense to go with the green, I think. So yeah, anyway, lots of pillows up here. These are super fluffy and new, so there is actually more space than what it looks like. It's just the case of everything is super fluffy right now. Layla has her bed down there. I'll be putting it here with loads of blankets in when I do go to sleep so that she's nice and warm as well. We've got the diesel heater all ready to go. And of course, if I do need to, we have the piece de resistance, the loo, if I do need the loo. When I get to where I'm going to do some shopping and also do a bit of cleaning in here later on when I've got a bit of downtime. So I'm now going to be heading to the destination, the mystery location, where we're going to be spending the first night. I don't think any of you will be expecting where this is. You've definitely seen the thumbnail, so if it's in the thumbnail, then you know where I'm going. But if not, you can actually stay here. What a surprise. I'll discuss it more when I get there. Let's hit the road. I bet you know where you'd go on your first night in your camper van. If so, put it down below in the comments. But where did Alex the cameraman go for his first night in Turtle? Well, let me show you. We've come to Sainsbury's because, let me tell you, many reasons. There's a guy on YouTube called The Urban Motorhome. He's like the OG, the legend for motorhoming, especially in urban environments. I am in a semi-urban environment where I live in the UK, and at the moment, the best place for me to park, the closest and the cheapest, was in fact Sainsbury's. Another few reasons why this is a good idea is it's close to home. I've already forgotten Layla's food, so I'm gonna have to quickly pop back and get that. And also it just gives me a chance to try it, and if I do get disturbed, I can go home. If there was a problem with the van, I can go home. If the diesel heater dies or my batteries die, I can go home. Loads and loads of reasons. But how cool is this? As if you could park at Sainsbury's. Did you ever know that? It's cost me £3.25. I think anything over 12 hours you have to pay for, but anything under 12 hours, you don't have to pay for. So £3 for a night's stay. That is really not bad going. I'm really hoping that I don't get the famous knock on the door telling me to move on, but I did go in and chat to the guys. I forgot what his name was, but he was super helpful, so thank you for that. Yeah, hopefully I won't get disturbed, but I'm going to catch up with you guys in the morning unless anything happens overnight. Good morning. You've semi-time travelled. It's now the next day, and I survived the night here at Sainsbury's. What a good little park up this was. I know you can do it at loads of other supermarkets as well, just £3 for the night, and it's fairly convenient, fairly safe. It's a lit car park, literally a CCTV camera right there. So yeah, not a bad place to park up for the first night. I've made myself a cup of tea this morning. Starting to feel like home, definitely. So the next plan is I'll be hopefully taking this van up for an adventure on Friday. I have a goal of where I want it to get it to, but I'm not quite sure if I will be able to get it that far. But you'll be the first guys to find out if I do or don't. The next thing I need to do is just finish off a couple of bits. There's a bit of ply that needs doing. I want to see if I can fix the window on the other side by replacing it with a single piece of Perspex. I've got to do a tip run and a bunch of other faffing. So I'll be taking you along for some of that today. And yeah, let's make the most of it. It's a beautiful day. This doesn't really happen very often. I'll finish this tea and we'll crack on. Smallrig, yeah. here we go, back at the van, and it's been a few hours. I've had a haircut. Thank you, Grant, I know you're watching. Anyway, what we're going to be doing is covering up some of these areas of sort of wood that look a bit grim. So I'll be using the vinyl wrap that I bought the other week to test and see what it looks like. If it looks rubbish, that's fine. At least it covers up like that. It can't look much worse than that. I will be carpeting this bed area at some point, but that's not a necessity right now. But what is a necessity is getting that covered with some ply too, because I was quite conscious last night that it wasn't clean ply that the end of my duvet was touching up against. So yeah, really want to get that covered as well. But just so you guys can see it in the daylight, I am pretty happy with how it looks. I found the perfect colour bungee to hold the fridge in, not that the fridge slipped out. Anyway, moving on. This screen, really nice. Cushions go well with it, which go well with the curtains. And I think I'll have to get some sort of yellow curtain for here, because that's the only window I couldn't cover, as well as for here and here. Don't know if that's too much yellow, but yeah, it was all yellow. So what I'll do, I'll get cracking with sticking some of this vinyl on now. I have my ply for the inside that I need to just measure and cut, and my trestle tables to cut them on. First of all though, before I lose the light entirely, I thought I'd try and address this little issue that we have here in where the two vents used to be. I did try to get a new set of vents because Mark unfortunately poked a hole through this one, but I haven't been successful in doing so. And when travelling down the motorway, I thought maybe the air will get caught in these little gaps here. So I'm going to quickly silicone on the back of these, as grim as they are, and stick them back on, and then potentially try and take this outer skin off the window. I'm not sure if I should just leave that and drive with it like that, or whether I should try and take it off. I don't want to damage it more and ruin my chances of being able to head out on Friday, seeing as all I would have to do is put another little bit of tape across here to make it secure for Friday, but yeah, that's a dilemma. I'm going to have a look at that in a second. First of all, I'm going to get these stuck on. I've just been doing some investigations inside as to what is holding on these windows here, and I've undone each little bolt on the other side of this, which looks like will free the window up. I don't want to lose any of these bits though, because if I do, I won't be able to put it back together. I'm taking this outer skin off and leaving the inner skin. That's the plan. So there's a slight change of plan with this window. I was going to strip it apart and take it off, but I'm actually going to have to rebuild it and put it back together because I was doing more damage than good taking it apart, and I don't have time right now or before Friday to go and get a new piece of plexiglass because it needs to be special stuff that won't shatter. So the plan is I'll glue this back up really quick. I'll put the little plastic things in the middle, the end caps on, and screw it all back up, just so that the van is still usable for next week before it gets dark. I would have gone and got glass now for it, but there's no point. It's going to get dark. It's going to be too difficult. Have to cut out the plastic from this gully anyway, so I'm going to put it back to how it was and hope for the best. That's the plan for now. And just like that, it's finished. It's considerably darker and considerably colder. Layla just knocked the camera, sorry about that. But yeah, it's secure enough for at least another few 100 miles. I'm a bit annoyed that the inner perspex was really thin. I was hoping that was going to be pretty thick, but I should have checked that before. I assumed it was going to be the same as that. But never mind, I'll order a piece of plexiglass to go back in here. As I said, it's going to be a little bit tricky to get it in, so this is the best solution for now. Let's get back inside the van. It's pretty cold, and I will continue there. Well, it's definitely a lot warmer inside, and that diesel heater is an absolute godsend. I'm so pleased that I put that in when I did. It's kept me warm through renovating the whole van, which, if you guys didn't know, I didn't realise that I had to rebuild the whole thing. I thought it was just the bottom of this shelf that needed replacing, but no, the whole thing was completely rotten. But the difference it makes having the new insulation in, all of the new wood and everything is insane. Like, it is so good. I'm pleased that I had to do that in the end. It gives me peace of mind when I'm staying in it that there aren't leaks, it's not mouldy, and it will keep me warm and Layla warm. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the work that we've done so far. If you wondered what the plan is going forward, now we've got the van to a usable condition, I am going to use it. So we'll be traveling around, going to different places. Staying in it last night has given me the confidence to be able to take it out on Friday. So I'm going to take it somewhere a little bit far away, if it makes it, fingers crossed, touch wood, all of that stuff. But yeah, I'm hoping to be able to take it away. If I've not already told you the location, I will withhold that until the next video. You'll be able to see it then. It's a very beautiful part of the world. And yeah, when I get there, what I'll be doing is showing you the journey, showing you everything, but hopefully from a more cinematic point of view using my nice camera kit. That was always the plan all along, as well as showing you the behind the scenes of my jobs. So yeah, I know there's been a few questions. Where's this channel going? What's going to be happening? But we're basically going to be going on loads of cool adventures. So stick with us, whether that is UK, France, wherever, it doesn't matter. We'll be going there. So fingers crossed the van makes it on this first outing, or second outing. I'd say it's first proper trip. And if it does, that bodes well for the future. And we'll be able to take it out to more interesting places. So I'll stop waffling and start finishing off this work. I will be working somewhere else tomorrow on Thursday. So yeah, I've only got today to get it finished. And we're losing light. So thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see us go somewhere in this next week that isn't Sainsbury's, then hit that subscribe button. Okay, take it easy. I'll see you in the next one. You coming, Layla? Come on.